like over 10 years.
Damn, Shawty, your life is
That
sad.
crippled me. Trust me,
Damn,
it was so embarrassing.
Like,
Well,
just
My
in
most-
case you guys forgot the question, it was what is the most embarrassing time of your life?
mine is very embarrassing.
You gonna tell it?
I'm not tell this was too. Just tell us what happened. I had an incident at school. That's it. In the eighth
You
grade.
had farted in your pants.
What's your most embarrassing moment? Think about it.
No.
Do you know?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's not tell it. We'll save
No,
that for.
like-
We'll save another episode when we'll ask you questions. Next question.
Okay. Hey, but Daddy, I actually want to know about your embarrassing moment.
Next
I
question.
messed up myself at school.
I knew it.
I was in 8th grade.
What? Oh, I know that story where the guy wouldn't come out of the bathroom and then you messed up yourself and then you had to pee in the river.
What am I telling you? I'm telling the story. So I was
Oh my god.
I was on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic department, to this day I hate traffic. That's why I like traffic. I was on the bus, wanted to use the bathroom, right? I was in Crossroad, right? So what was about 10 minutes away from downtown on a normal day, or 20 minutes on a normal day, or probably about half an hour. It would be about 45 minutes if there's traffic, right? So I wanted to use the bathroom from I was at a certain point, and then
No peeking.
I cold sweat and everything coming on me, and nervousness, shaking, clenching my fists, clenching my toes, everything, and then I made it to the bus stop at my school, run, head into the bathroom. When I reached close enough to the bathroom, there was a the devotion was going on, and everybody was getting for devotion. And I was saying, man, try and navigate through, and then the prefect, this guy stopped me and said, "So we're gonna say the national anthem now. You need to stand at attention. You need to respect the national anthem." I said, "Bro, I need to go and use the bathroom." And this guy was he's a younger child, and
Stop.
he was a bigger guy. And it was like, you got to use the bath. You got to say the national anthem. Say the national anthem. And as soon as I moved off and reached, everything just...
What? Did you pee or poop? Cause you guys might think peeing in your pants is worse. What when you poop in your pants? Your poop is soggy.
Okay, we get the point. It was...
So which was it?
It was both. It was a number 5, 2 2s and a 1. Yeah, and then for the morning I had to be in the bathroom, and then...
So how did you navigate that day?
Next question. I went up to the nurse's station, and then she helped clean me up, and then I just go on the bus and
Go back home?
wash my stuff, and then
And I thought mommy's life was sad.
and go back home.
Okay, so next
Cause
one.
that's created that trauma. I swear.
Next question.
Bird.
See, this is
What are the things that you wish you could have done when you were younger in your childhood?
box on the teacher.
The prefect.
The prefect.
He was just doing his job.
Just being mean. What was the question again? Sorry.
What are the things that you wish you could have done when you were in your childhood?
Pay more attention in class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Pay better attention in class, especially when it comes on to
Yapping.
the technical stuff like engineering or mechanics, stuff like that.
Because never mind.
Go.
I don't know. I think one of my most like personal crippling things is being like I don't know if it's extremely shy, but I think I miss a lot of opportunities by not being bold enough. more
yeah.
outspoken, more
Yeah.
extroverted, more, you know. I think I allow my shyness to kind of cripple me a little
So
bit.
my question is, how are you a popular girl?
Because I could fake it. I mean, I was cute, I was nice, my mom was
You had
cool.
those little tutus like this.
My mom was cool. I
Those
was
Daisy
cool.
Dukes.
But it's about when it really matters. To be cool, you can be cool and popular, and the fun kid and the this and the that,
But
and
you
then
can
you're
also
still
be-
suffering, like
In
inside
silence.
on things.
Mhm.
So that's why it's not important, even for you now, to be popular. What is more important is those things that are important, like being a good friend. You don't need 10 friends. You just need 1 or 2 or 3 good ones. You know, don't try to disrupt the class in the name of being popular, right? It's okay to be the good kid.
Nice.
Important things like volunteering. When the teacher asking question, you ask question as well. Taking those things seriously.
Okay. Next question. What is the worst and best gift you have ever received? So first we're gonna go with the best.
The best gift I've ever received.
Mm-hmm.
You.
No.
In
No, you already
material
said me.
material gifts. The best gift I've ever received. Material gifts. Amanda gives me a lot of nice gifts. The best one.
The Pandora bracelets.
No. I don't know.
Me?
I already said you. I'm thinking more
I
materialistic.
said one.
There's so many good ones.
What
But I'm trying to pick the reason why they're good.
your first kiss with daddy?
What
The
do you
reason why it was good because it was tongue.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Amanda gives me really good gifts. From the latest iPhones, my MacBooks,
Your
designer
MacBooks?
bags. So I just don't know what's the best one. Like I can't pick.
Okay, what about you, daddy?
My best gift is my chain that mommy bought me, and I don't have no worse gift.
Lies. I gave this boy a book one time, a Manchester United book.
Oh.
But is that the worst gift?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was the worst because he literally told me that you don't want that. You say what that the book of dust cobweb on it. Like he
No.
legitimately told me to my face
Because
that
the
he
book.
don't like that.
No, because
So somebody gave you a worse gift than that?
no, there's no worst gift. I've never received a worse gift.
No,
And that?
God gave your worst gift when you dookie, didn't you?
Listen, this man likes to read.
At the time when
Right?
they gave me, I didn't like to. But at the time, that's something said it's about growth.
At the time,
Well,
he
then
If you
gave
give me
you.
that book, no.
Maybe it was a
Do it.
facade then, because
No.
at what point you never presented this type of I read a lot type of
No,
person.
because at the time when they give, well, they give me that book.
Doesn't matter from I met
No,
you,
but
you
some I
were
tell
in
you.
this
No, when they
this
give,
period.
no, when they gave me that book, it was at a time when. It was a time when.
It's now time for bed.
Yeah.
Stop.
When they gave me that book, it was more of when we could have access Manchester United information on TV and DVD and everything. I never want to read about it. I just that.
It don't matter all the books that you have now, you can access that information online.
Okay,
Yeah, but
that
there's
was
you
about
just-
the book that we make answer is about
okay,
personal
guys.
growth.
What was your worst?
And you can get
I've
all
no
of
worst
those
gift.
information.
I've no worst
What
gift.
about yours,
Online.
Miley? What was your?
Cheers, no.
Worst
Next
gift?
question.
I don't have
Bedtime
any
gone.
worse gift. babe.
No.
Next question.
I don't have any worse gift.
Okay, so scratch that one. Okay.
People give me things that I like.
Who is the person you admire?
You.
Speak up.
Who is the person you admire?
Most.
Outside of myself.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait. You
My answer
admire
is
me?
you, no cap. Absolutely
Yeah,
no cap.
my kids.
Including me, right?
Yes, you're
And Jaim, right?
It's time for
My
bed.
kids,
Niall,
Amelia, Jaim, and
I think
you.
Alexa is hearing your voice.
And
She's
she's-
telling you that it's time for bed again.
So stop shouting like that. She's hearing you.
Okay, when were
But
you-
I do admire Amelia and Jaime as well.
Yeah, nice kids.
I will have to just throw Shayna in.
when were you guys
Shayna.
born?
Because Shayna really, really,
She's a nice person.
like, she's
A
so
great
kind.
child.
She-
No.
She's like a
No,
soft,
I'm
she's like a
telling you this.
teddy bear.
When it comes on to kindness, she know August, right?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think every August person I know, they are in. Yeah, August too.
No, duh! No, duh!
No, seriously. Yeah.
Edit that out.
Every August person we know, like, they are ridiculously kind
Cute?
for no
Oh.
reason. Them just kind. No, seriously. So
Shayna
yeah,
nice.
kudos. Yeah, man,
She
Shayna,
has a
really
big
nice.
heart.
What I see Shayna do, especially when Naya was a baby, with Naya food.
Ugh.
Oh, I say, oh, be.
Trust me, Shayna love it to the ground.
Yeah, man, she walk. Why,
She does. Wait,
Yeah.
she walked on me?
Next question, cause you made.
Okay, when were you guys born?
That's not a question.
Yes, it is. Look. Question 28. When were you guys born?
When were you born?
Yeah. Look, guys, look at question 28.
All right,
Okay.
come, let's go.
I was born
Be
August
honest.
16th, 1989.
Why would you lie about that? I was born June 7th, 1981.
Next.
Next question. It was easy.
Okay. I put that there for a reason.
What's the reason?
You know how Toka Boca has to put your birth? Thank you. Thank you. 1981. I got that. Right into my trap.
Explain to them why you did that. That's
I know.
genius.
The reason-
Explain it.
The reason why is because there's this app called Toka Boca. It's a really fun game, and you're able to buy things with your parents' money. The first question, there's like this multiplication answer, find answer, and then there's your birth of age, 1981. I got it. My genius plan. That's what I was typing when mommy was speaking. That's what I was typing there.
Wow.
My plan.
Okay, all right, that was smart.
Okay,
That's smart.
thank you. What do you
Definitely lose the iPod. But continue, let's go.
what
properly.
do you miss about the old days?
The old days, good music.
No online games. A joke. What
I
I miss about the old
good
days?
music, that's it.
I miss when we used to go out to the clubs or parties and we would just post.
At 8 o'clock and not 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the morning.
Even that too. And then we would just upload like the entire camera roll on Facebook and just label it
Outside.
fiction.
Oh.
And every picture was there. The embarrassing ones, the sweaty
Yeah,
dancing.
you
no,
don't fear filter nothing.
no cute. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
you wanted to get the most embarrassing pictures. You always have somebody trying to get a good moment, and we would just upload everything. No filtering, no deleting any pictures. And everybody went on the next day to go through every album to see all the pictures.
Well, okay, that's amazing. What is the hardest and easiest thing about being an adult?
What is the hardest and easiest thing about being an adult?
Yes, I know the hardest one for both of you. First, my yapping. Next, I don't walk still. And second, your insurance.
No, Naya,
No.
you're not even a drop about
Exactly.
adulthood. Like,
What is the hardest? What is the hardest thing about being an adult? The hypocrisy
2 words.
when
Break
raising
up.
that's mine.
Eh?
That's mine.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's too much hypocrisy in adulthood, like especially when it comes on to raising our kids. It's like we're asking our kids to do things that we are not doing, like
Yes.
being responsible. We
Yes.
are holding our kids at high standards that we are not reaching ourselves. So the hypocrisy, and I think kids live what they see us do as parents, not what we tell them and not how we tell them. They live what they see. So we cannot be an hypocrite towards our kids. We cannot do things in the dark and then chastise them for doing the same thing in the light. It makes no sense. So it's hypocrisy. That's the worst thing about being an adult. The best thing about being an adult is you get to, once you walk into self-awareness, for me especially, once you walk into being true to yourself and being aware of who you are, right? You get every day to write your own story. And I love that about being an adult. Right?
For
You
me,
yeah.
the hardest thing about being an adult, kind of similar to Omando, is being that.
Hypocrisy.
Well, I would just say, because my thought was being the example for you and for my kids. That's the hardest thing, because that's a sneeze. Because we are, like you said, hypocrites, and Naya pointed out in a previous video, we're so hypocritical. We hold kids to such high standards that we're not even able to maintain. She said previously, one of the questions she asked is, how do we handle it when she takes it too far? And a part of my response is, I feel like, like I haven't done a good job. And that's because if she takes it far, she's mirroring me.
Exactly.
Like, she's seeing the things that I am doing. I have taken it too far with her too many times.
Yeah.
To the point where she now is taking it far.
So it's tit for tat.
So that's the hardest part. The hardest part is being that example that I am trying to teach instead of doing. And I struggle with it every single day. I'm very mindful of it in every moment. And sometimes, obviously, I fail. But I try again. I pick up at myself. I try again. We apologize. We move on. And we go again. And we go again. And we go again. But that, by a long stretch, is the hardest. No bills. No nothing.
Yeah.
But being that example, living in that truth, is the hardest part for me. The easiest part is probably, I don't know.
Fire being on.
Like,
I know.
Maybe just the freedom. Like, just the freedom of.
Yeah, the freedom to tell your child, stop yelling at me when you're yelling at her, and then when I'm yelling at her, you punish me, but you can't get punished because you're an adult. And then when I say, oh, you're only doing this because you're the bigger person and I can't punish you, you can just do what you want, but the cops will punish you.
No, the best part for me, I guess, is just the freedom. You're an adult. You're able to do. You're able to make your own choices. You can do whatever you want to do. You're just free. It's a level of a freeing type of experience. Especially when you're in a relationship or you're in a family that accepts you for who you are. I could have a drink, even if I'm the only one in the house that's having a drink. No judgment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's it for me.
Hey, stop peeking.
Next question.
How do you imagine your funeral to be like?
Plain. Welcome to my
Funeral, everyone I know better be wasted.
So that's the sound that we want, both of us, at our funeral.
Me too.
Cue the music, even with Naya. Cue the music. We're editing. And both of us want to be cremated.
Yeah.
Please do not put me in any
coffin,
any box, and carry me anywhere that I don't know, with no bag of skeleton and dead people. Like the thought of putting my body underground in a cemetery freaks me out. So burn me and spread my ashes somewhere, please.
My element is here. Is here, by the way, not here. It's here.
And mine is fire, so burn me.
Yeah, so
burn me.
Fire. There are fire elements.
Burn me, please.
If you eat all of those things, and I'm here, so.
You'd rather be burned than Venus?
Yeah.
Burn me. I don't want to stay there and rot and things eating my body. No, burn me.
And then your eyes are going to be gone and cockroaches live in your eyes.
Exactly.
And I want my funeral cute and demure. I don't want the wailing. Right? I want people.
You want to remember?
No. I want a nice big picture on a stand of me, like my best picture. Don't let him pick it. One of my girls pick my picture, like one of my best pictures.
That's me.
And have it there. I want something cute.
I'm gonna put the picture.
I don't want my eulogy to be Fiona was born 19 whatever. Creative minds, come on. Sade, Allison, Melissa, people, right? Get it together. Creative minds, make it fun.
Bestie.
Amanda Bestie, y'all,
Bestie.
me know
No,
Bestie would
Bestie.
slap it.
Bestie, okay, then, man.
Right? Yes.
Imagine Bestie and Shadi.
Oh my god, a drama, a skit. Y'all do a skit. Do a skit. Do a...
Alright, next week, I bet time gone, babes.
No.
Come this
But yeah,
week.
fun,
Okay, now.
a little
what about
tears,
yours,
nothing
Daddy?
crazy.
What about you, Daddy?
What was the question?
How would you imagine your funeral?
Basically, basically top off what my mommy said, you know, my thing is I don't want to die where I was born, so I definitely not die anywhere in Jamaica. I'm definitely dying in Africa. So that's definitely a promise.
Okay.
Them say you can't choose when you die, but I definitely can, and I definitely have, and I definitely will.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Next.
The last but not least.
How are you?
Why aren't you guys married?
Oh, that's the last one?
Yeah.
Why are you shouting? Why are you guys married? We're not married.
Why aren't you
Oh,
guys
why
married?
aren't you? Oh, aren't.
Why are you guys not married yet?
Yeah, break up. Nah, yeah.
Oh, that's how they go?
Now break up. I can't hear you. Eh.
No, and
I don't know why we're not married.
Answer. I did not go through all these 31 questions just to find out that you don't know the answer to the important question.
Okay. First, from my experience, I mean, in the beginning of the relationship, as I said, the honeymoon phase lasted for a little while, maybe like a year or so. That we struggled for a lot of our relationship, 5 years or so. So during that 5 years, even though we presented like a united front or whatever, we were struggling in our relationship with a lot of key issues, right? So I don't think we would have gotten married during those times, and it was during those times that I guess people would have said, "Y'all been together for 5 years, you should get married." But we're struggling, right? We're working on our relationship. We're working on our relationship, but we were also struggling. So we weren't gonna like break up, but I don't think we were at the place where
marriage would fix
we
anything.
would be getting married.
Marriage
Even though you could have
worse.
just get married and still work, but I don't know why people think you can do it simultaneously. Like if you're if you're already committed to being in the relationship for the next, like us, 10, 12, 13 years or whatever, even if we had gotten married young, like what would the marriage change? Nothing. But whatever, at that point in time, we weren't in the place to be affectionate enough, or we wouldn't have been able to see the future to say we would be together 12 years down the line or whatever. So I guess we were kind of unsure. And now we've been together so long, I think if he proposed to me,
Years. You would say yes.
I would say yes. I mean, technically we're still married, but please, nothing public or anything like that. I would just want to get married quietly.
Oh.
Because no, it just doesn't. It just seems like a formality, no.
Oh, okay.
I passed the period where I would want the fairy tale wedding. You stole that from me.
Okay, so in that case,
Do it.
now come, let's go.
Will you accept her to be your one and true
I've already
wife?
did that long before you're born. Come, sit down, come back.
Oh man, I should have
Okay, so that is it. Come on.
Yes, and my last bonus question, fling the iPad. My last bonus question is, you have to choose, for both of you. First, I'm gonna go, Daddy. You have to choose one, no choice. You got that?
Okay.
Who is your favorite child? And yes, I am not over it. Who is it? You have to choose one. Who is it? Be honest, because we all know who it is. But I just want to make sure my reasonings are right.
Naya?
No, I don't want to hear Naya answer the question.
My favorite child.
Is on
Out of us three.
A desperate cry for help.
Eh?
It's either
Ask mommy
Amelia.
first and hear mommy say.
No,
Eh?
no.
My favorite. Alright. Let me say something.
Naya, he doesn't have a favorite.
No, well, I know. I don't have a favorite child, but Naya.
He
Okay.
just has different
No, let me tell
experiences
you.
with
No,
you.
but honestly, this is. You see, each child, right, comes out more. Okay, if you have 3 kids, right,
Or more.
one of those 3 child, One of those three children? The children are child.
Kids.
One of those three kids is gonna come out with more of your personality. As a parent, you're gonna always feel more attached to that child, to be honest. Right? Because you're gonna see something in that child that you've seen yourself. No. Honestly speaking, I see myself in all three of you guys, like predominantly. No cap.
No, the only thing
When I
we
look
relate is our faith and how much we both yapped when we were
Sit
younger.
down now.
No, but seriously, I see there's so much of when I'm with Jaim, oh my, Jaim's sense of
We're
humor.
tough boys.
Jaim's sense of humor is.
I
on
smile
point.
like Jaim.
Not like that, no.
No,
But
I
guys-
smile
you
like
guys are unique in
Jaim.
your own
But
way.
I smile like Jaim. This is how Jaim smiles.
Stop that. Come sit down. So yeah, my favorite child is me.
You're not a child.
I am a child, trust me.
No.
Next question. Oh, that's the last question.
That's it.
Mommy,
So
your
wrap it up
bonus
now.
question.
Okay.
Your bonus question is, drum rolls please. Stop. I dare you.
A question.
Okay, fine.
Lick your lips. Should we drink it?
Tell daddy that yet. No, actually.
Question. Hurry
Okay,
up.
no,
please.
no question. Okay, this is a statement that.
Question.
Nah, yeah,
Okay,
sit
fine,
up.
a question.
Sit up here on the thing.
Fine. Okay, a question that I'm gonna ask you is, if daddy were to propose to you right now, would you say yes?
Yes, I would. I would
Okay,
say no.
that ends things up. As our usuals, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you love my hair and my shirt, just put a Jamaican flag and that little cute nail thing. Like the thing with the pink. And yeah, just put that. Okay, thank you for watching our video. And live the life you love the life you live. And guys, I have no clue. So what is the main message of the story? Oh yes, I know it. Oh wait, I know it. Parents, be open to your children. Let them know about your childhood. Let them know who you are, because we all three just found out so many new things about each other.
That's true.
Especially when mommy thinks that she doesn't raise me right, and especially when we all know who daddy's favorite child is. But I won't get into that. I won't.
Yeah, one of the core messages is that as parents we have a lot of trauma. We went through a lot of negative, quote unquote negative parenting from our own parent, and we need to make it right with them, so that we don't have to pass on those trauma to our kids unknowingly, because most of us, we're passing on our trauma. And
even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.